On the way back from Cairns, we flew home. Obviously, didn't drive back because that would be the worst. And I got stuck next to an American tour group of the most stereotypical Americans I've ever seen. It was like watching a Tim Allen movie and they were all Tim Allen. Or it was like watching those, you know what I'm talking about? Those middle-class American movies where you kind of watch... I honestly thought it was just a Hollywood thing where they portrayed Americans to be that lame. Like, you know, it was like there was a bunch of extras and they were all at a zoo and there was like the fat dad with cargo pants, belt on, or up around his like nipples, you know, and he's bird watching, you know, just with binoculars on. And like he's got the little, you know, like those, the little strap that goes to your glasses, you know, so you can wear your glasses like a necklace when you're not wearing them. I thought those people didn't exist because no one really does that here. Like if you do that here, you're a bit of a character. You're like, oh, Rog, but he's a bit of a he's not all there, but you know we bloody like him. That's what that's the vibe in Australia. If you do that, everyone in the group, it blew my mind, was so American, all a little bit overweight. Now there's probably going to be American going, we're not all like that. Hey. What I saw is what I saw. You can't take that. You can't take that away from me, okay? I'm not exaggerating here. They were all like over 50. Maybe it was just they were from a part of America that's like this. I could tell they were all Christians, right? I could just, you could just tell like when, I just knew the exact type of people they were. And I overheard some of the shittest conversation for 3.5 hours. I took my headphones out by the end. It blew my mind how condescending and American they were. And it was amazing. So they're behind me. We're on a domestic flight in Australia. They start asking the host guy, like the airline work. What are they called? It wasn't a hostess. What's a male one called? Whatever. The dude who worked for Virgin. And he's bloody going down with the cart of food. And you just hear, excuse me, like so loudly and obnoxiously, by the way. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me there. Hi. Hello. Yeah. And then waved him over like he was entitled. Hello. Come on. And then the guy came over. He's like, hey. And then the guy, speaking in a normal volume because we're on a quiet plane, was like, hey, mate, how can I help you? And he's like, so me and my wife, we were just wondering, and his wife was not even listening. So it was him. He was wondering. He's like, we were just wondering, do you guys have NASCAR? NASCAR? And then the Australian guy looked at him like, this guy fucking serious? But the other guy, the American guy, thought that meant, oh, he's confused. He doesn't know what NASCAR is. Everyone knows what NASCAR is, okay? We've all seen Cars. We get it. Lightning McQueen is a thing here. But he goes, oh, NASCAR, and then starts doing the driving, like he's playing fucking Air Nintendo Wii, like Mario Kart. He's like, you know NASCAR? You know, do you have it here? And then the Australian guy, like who worked there, was just like, yeah, mate, we have it. And he goes, oh, great. Would I be able to watch that on my television? You know, my TV? Like, we wouldn't know what fucking TV is. I started pissing myself, right? And I'm sitting there getting so angry. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything. Just don't say anything, Luke. Just stay out of it. That's fine. It's fine. Just let it happen, and it will be like a fun thing to observe. And then after a while, I just couldn't help myself, right? So then the conversation continues, and the guy's like, yeah, Matt, we have it. But he goes, we have it on TV. It's probably on like some Foxtel or something like that. He goes, but we don't do NASCAR here. He's like, we just do like V8, like supercar. Oh, supercars. Oh, okay, V8s. Yeah, okay, great. He's like, now where can I watch NASCAR in Melbourne? And he's like, oh, and the guy was just like, oh, look, you might have to go to like a sports bar or something like that. And he goes, a sports bar? Oh, okay. And I was getting so fucking annoyed by this point. I'm like, this guy's just been so condescending. I just turned around, and I never do this on a plane. I just turned around and went, yeah, but you'd be lucky if it's on because it's not really a sport, is it? Woohoo! Just to see what he'd say. You know when you're feeling alive sometimes and you're just like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to ruin a stranger's day. And he just goes, I'm sorry, you don't consider it a sport? And I was like, like, guys, and I was just being as condescending back, and I was like, like guys in cars doing this, and I just did circles with my finger, and the look in his face, and I knew he wanted to be like, there's a lot more skill in it, and I understand that. I know it's not just guys going in circles, that it's very hard, they're driving very fast. I get it. It's like all supercar racing. I just wanted to make him angry. And he did. He got fucking annoyed, and he goes, and he goes, you Australians with your sense of humor. And then he just went back to his in-flight magazine. So good, dude. They all had fucking name tags on. There was a guy named Trevor, and I was like, of course your name's Trevor. Of course it is. You're wearing a red polo, high socks, the shittest brown shoes, like literally a what are those shoes on his feet, and then just had the worst comb over. He was fat, and it was just, you were born a Trevor. You were destined to be this. You were destined to request is fucking NASCAR on in Australia. That was you. That's your birthright. It was pretty awesome watching a guy just fulfill his destiny on a flight from Cairns to Melbourne like that. He didn't even know, I don't think. I was like, mate, what just happened was something pretty special, but this is what you were born to do. You were born to be this much of a fucking obnoxious fucker. I was very proud.